Well, I got a shot queued up here. I've been scouting this for the last couple of days. There's this amazing feature here. It's not clear if somebody assisted in the creation of this. Certainly what it's doing now is natural, but there's an eddy that's created in the ice, and ice chunks are getting caught and swirling around. And they've made this perfect circle as the ice just keeps spinning around and polishing the edges. And what's funny is there's a piece of bark that's stuck in this eddy that was here yesterday and the day before, and it has just been swirling around for at least 48 hours now in this pool, unable to escape and get underneath the top of the ice. Anyways, it's an amazing night. There's great clouds that just moved in, some high clouds that look like they're gonna catch some light. And then this is just really, really cool as a foreground feature. The composition is pretty dang simple. I place the swirling eddy in the foreground. Then you've got the river and ice with all the reflected light coming off of it. And then the woods, and then a pretty good portion of sky is going to be included in this shot because the clouds are really cool and it looks like they're going to catch light at sunset, which is in about 45 minutes. Now, I did experiment a little bit with the shutter speed for this ice because it's spinning at a pretty quick pace, actually. And I wanted to experiment to get the perfect swirl where you could actually sense and feel that motion with a long exposure. I tried anywhere from half a second to 20 seconds. And what I found was about 2.5 to 4 seconds is best, where you get a fair bit of movement to really show that it's moving, but it doesn't move so much that it starts to just get soft, which is what happened at 20 or 30 seconds of an exposure. So landed on about 2.5 to 5 seconds. I'm using right now I'm using a 6-stop neutral density filter to control the light because it is too bright, but I suspect I'll pull that off as we get closer to sunset, or if those clouds do catch light, it'll be dark enough that I'll pull that 6-stop neutral density filter and just go with a graduated neutral density filter, which I'm using now as well, using that to hold in the exposure, and I'm able to get it all in one shot, which is awesome. No focus stacking, no exposure blending, one shot. Everything's sharp, everything is well exposed. Super happy with that. So now I wait, just gonna hang out and enjoy being out in Greeno Park on this beautiful, icy day. About an hour later and the light's getting really good. It's going orange right now. What I'm doing right now is I'm taking non-stop exposures because this ice is just spinning around, and each exposure yields different results in terms of where the swirls are. And I'm really enjoying experimenting with those swirls to see how they end up, to see what kind of interest they bring to the foreground. Every single one is different. What I'm holding out for is actual sunset about 10 minutes from now, and that the light might get kicked up into the clouds, which looks really promising, which would then just illuminate the sky and throw light into the scene. But we'll see, who knows? Look at that light. Oh, that's a pretty good swirl. I like that. All right, we're gonna do it again. 13 seconds on the clock. Wow. Oh, that's going straight crimson now. Here we go, back to the camera. Oh, that's pretty good. I like that. Oh, it looks like we have maybe one more, and we're gonna start it. It's starting to fade. And here's the shot. Let's see what we got. Oh, that's pretty good. Ooh, it's getting caught up. Come on, ice, move. There we go.